World EX Championship headed to the iconic track of Monza for round 7 of the forward-thinking Esports racing series, which aims to create awareness for climate protection. The 2022 Italian EX Prix was presented by Nianco Esports, supporting the World Wildlife Fund. The Swiss team added 2 additional cars to their regular lineup and used them for intensive slipstreaming in qualifying. This team play helped World EX rookie Julian Armand to set the 3rd fastest time in qualifying. Esports team WRT's Devin Braune looked on course for a 3rd consecutive pole position in World EX before Lasse Sørensen jumped to P1 with a last-minute effort, perfectly using the slipstream of his TK9 teammate Oscar Christensen on the main straight. Sørensen cruised to an easy win in the quarterfinal of the Pro Racing Drivers, while Nianco's home event started on the wrong foot when Nico Müller collided with Beitske Visier in turn 1, dropping the Swiss pro racer to dead last. Müller showed a brilliant performance after his mishap and was able to recover to 5th, which just secured him a place in the semi-final. The quarterfinal of the esports races provided brilliant racing with a 4-car battle for victory, slipstreaming and permanent overtaking. There was drama on the last lap when an attempt of defending world champion Martin Stefanko to pass Devin Braune failed. The Williams driver crashed heavily. While both were able to finish the race and proceed to the semi-final, Alen Terzic took the win ahead of Braune. The semi-final was similarly exciting, with Alen Terzic, Devin Braune and Lasse Sørensen running close together for the entire race. Braune was able to pass Terzic in the very last corner, securing him pole position for the final. Lasse Sørensen played it safe and just made sure he was the best pro driver, which secured him a place in the final. Behind the Dane, Beitske Visier and Nico Müller were involved in a fierce battle for P4, which the female pro racer finally won. With Terzic and Visier in P3 and P4, German team BS+COMPETITION delivered another strong performance, while Nianco was able to get all 4 cars into the top 10, a first in World EX. Martin Rump finished a strong 7th for Absolute Racing on his World EX debut, despite a spectacular incident at the start of the semi-final where the Estonian showed great skill not to involve any other cars. In the all-decisive shootout for the overall victory, Lasse Sørensen surprised pole-sitter Devin Braune with an attack right at the beginning of the first lap. Braune tried to defend too late, and while the 2 cars slightly touched, the TK9 driver was through. Braune was not able to use the slipstream to repass the Dane, and a mistake from Braune on the last lap settled the result. Flag, and Lasse Sørensen will be victorious from Devin Braune. It was the first victory for Lasse Sørensen and Danish Dynamite since Daytona in May. Sørensen's 6th victory in World EX helped TK9 eSpeed to reduce the gap to World Championship leader WRT to just 12 points. 6 cars are so far qualified for the super final on the Nürburgring Nordschleife. There are only 2 races left to secure the final spots on the grid. Next on the agenda is the Indy EX Prix presented by Acer Vero R8G at Monza. The French team was running 20-year-old Timea Benchik from Hungary and 16-year-old Elis Spiezia from the USA.